You don't need to build your own AI system anymore. You can rent one. That convenience is accelerating innovation. It's also quietly changing who controls core capabilities inside organizations. A startup launching today can access advanced language models, image generation systems, forecasting tools, and analytics platforms through subscriptions. There is no need to train models from scratch or maintain large infrastructure. A credit card and an API key are often enough. From a speed perspective, this is transformative, but it also means that critical capabilities, communication tools, customer analytics, automation workflows, increasingly depend on external providers. The company uses the system, it does not own it. This shift from ownership to access is not new. Businesses have long relied on cloud computing instead of physical servers. Software has moved from one-time purchases to subscription models. AI accelerates this trend because the technical barrier to building large models internally is high. For most firms, subscribing is rational. The question is, what happens over time when core processes are built on rented intelligence? Consider a marketing team that integrates a third-party AI platform to generate campaigns, analyze customer behavior, and optimize pricing. Initially, productivity increases. Costs are predictable. Updates happen automatically. But over months and years, internal expertise may narrow around using the platform rather than developing alternative approaches. Workflows are designed to fit the provider's capabilities. Data is structured according to its requirements. Switching platforms becomes more difficult. Dependency grows gradually. There is a clear counter-argument. Access models reduce upfront investment and democratize advanced technology. Small companies can compete with larger firms by leveraging the same AI infrastructure. Providers often invest more heavily in research, security, and compliance than individual companies could manage alone. In many cases, subscription access is efficient and sensible. Ownership can be costly and inefficient. The deeper issue is strategic flexibility. When AI capabilities are controlled externally, changes in pricing, policy, or model behavior can affect many dependent organizations simultaneously. A provider might adjust usage terms, restrict certain applications, or prioritize features aligned with its own strategy. Subscribers adapt. The control over evolution rests upstream. There is also a data dimension. Some AI platforms require user data to improve performance. Organizations may benefit from improved outputs, but the platform accumulates aggregated insights across clients. The provider's position strengthens as it gains visibility into patterns across industries. Subscribers gain functionality. Providers gain ecosystem-level perspective. The asymmetry can widen. Over time, this can influence competition. If most firms in an industry rely on the same AI infrastructure, differentiation may shift toward data quality, brand, and execution. That may seem healthy. But if a small number of providers dominate foundational capabilities, systemic risk increases. A disruption at the platform level can ripple across multiple sectors. The concentration of access shapes resilience. Some organizations respond by building hybrid strategies. They subscribe to general-purpose AI tools while developing internal systems for mission-critical processes. This balances speed and control. However, building internal capacity requires investment and long-term planning. In fast-moving markets, short-term incentives may favor rapid adoption over strategic independence. The trade-off is rarely explicit. There is also a cultural effect. When teams rely heavily on external AI services, innovation may orient around what the platform enables rather than what the organization envisions independently. Product roadmaps adapt to provider updates. Technical creativity becomes intertwined with subscription features. This does not eliminate agency, but it channels it. At the same time, ownership itself is evolving. Open source models and decentralized initiatives offer alternatives to purely proprietary access. Regulatory discussions about data portability and interoperability may influence how easily firms can transition between providers. The future is not fixed. Still, the direction of travel is clear: more intelligence delivered as a service. This shift changes the meaning of capability. In the past, owning infrastructure signaled control. Today, having access to advanced systems may be enough to compete in the short term. The strategic question is, what happens if that access changes? If intelligence becomes a rented utility, organizations must consider how much of their core operations depend on agreements they do not control. None of this suggests that subscription-based AI is misguided. It often accelerates progress and lowers barriers. The challenge is recognizing the structural implications. Ownership offers stability and autonomy at higher cost. Access offers flexibility and speed, but can create reliance. As AI becomes embedded in core functions, the balance between these two models will shape how power and resilience distribute across industries. The shift is quiet, but over time, who controls the infrastructure of intelligence may matter as much as who uses it.